Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to push to 1K. Also, shout out to China Deep Dive. But we're going to check out what's going on with the empty airports across Asia, because fewer and fewer people are traveling now. Being that traveling's back up now, it's more expensive. There's all these expensive fees now. It's harder for people to go from one country to another. You can't fly here from there, etc., whatever. Issues with visa, ICE, and everything else. But let's check out how empty the airports are across China, Asia in general, and Korea and Japan. Let's check it out.
This is Shanghai Pudong International Airport, April 29th, the first day of the May Day holiday. In the past, what you could see was almost only people, and you couldn't see the ground. Now look at this scene. Isn't it a bit scary?
Yeah, it is scary, but the interesting thing is, what is the chance of an airport closing down? Now, if this was a business, a store, it'll get shut down, right? Because no foot traffic means no money, no customers to buy things. But then again, there's online shopping too. The business might have an online website other than the store, but eventually the store is going to close. So an airport or a hospital, is rare for that to close. But
look at it, something is wrong. Aren't there just 3 of us here? Let's take a look at the duty-free shop at the capital airport. There are really fewer people departing from Terminal 3 now. The duty-free shop for departures is deserted, with few people and only staff. It's far worse than before. Moreover, many duty-free shops are closed. This row of shops is basically closed. It's totally not the same as before. I don't know what happened. There was no one here at Shanghai Pudong Airport. I don't know what it was like before. Does anyone know? I'm going to Thailand. Not many people go there.
Not many people go there from China to Thailand. More restrictions. It's like most of the people that are flying into Thailand are mostly people from Europe and Australia. And you know why? It's sugar daddy season. So you go over there to spend all your sugar daddy cash on them young gals. Because those young gals, you couldn't get no young gals in your own country. So you have to go to somebody else's country and do a bunch of sipping and tricking.
Let me show you, there are only people there so far away. I estimate that there are about 20 to 30 people. It said online that there are many Koreans in Shanghai, but I haven't seen much. Maybe Shanghai is too big.
Interesting.
China's aviation industry continues to be sluggish, with the 3 major state-owned airlines having suffered losses for 5 consecutive years. On
the money's running low, you guys. I'm telling you.
The evening of April 29th, Air Canada, China Eastern Airlines, and China Southern Airlines released their first quarter performance reports, showing that the 3 state-owned airlines are still in serious loss. Brothers, the economy this year is really not that good. There are few people at the airport. It's empty. So this time I went to Tokyo, Japan to see the situation there. It looks very deserted and empty. Alright friends, see you in Tokyo.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looked like some doomsday type stuff. Like, it looks like a movie theater that was cleared out. I'm sorry, a movie theater. It looks like a stage setup to where a movie is gonna be filmed. So you have that whole section of the airport cleared out. So then you can get that perfect shot. Or you can get whoever you want in the background. That's what it looks like. So that...
A traveler came to Huangshan, a famous tourist city in China. At the city's international airport during the Chinese New Year, he found it strange that there was...
if I'm not mistaken, those look like massage chairs. I've never seen that in the international airport before. But those are the real chairs that we need in almost every airport, let alone some clean ones. I always see dirty waiting areas with coffee spilled all over it. And don't even bother charging your laptop and your cell phones into the portable chargers. Always bring your own portable charger. Because what's going to happen is you're going to plug your stuff up to the one that's set for the public charger. You think it doesn't work. It works. It's just trying to get your information. So it doesn't work the way you want it to work.
There was no one in the terminal at 2 p.m. There is no one. There was no one in the entire airport. It's so horrible.
没人。
This is the most desolate airport I have ever seen. There is no one. The staff all laughed.
工作人
And I heard the laughing in the background too. They're laughing because it's no stress on them. If anything, this is free time for the employees. It's less stress on them. They're not going to lose their jobs because I think their jobs are protected by a union, but it doesn't matter. When you have these type of jobs, especially in other countries, it's actually good because how are you protecting the airport? You're protecting unwanted people from coming into the country. So you should be secured by the aviation place itself because you're working for the government. This is a federal place you work at, a government place you work at, controlled by the government with all the codes and everything. You have to follow government guidelines and codes. So that's why these people are laughing. It's a stress reliever for them.
员都笑了，没人，
There was no one, not a soul in sight.
一个人都没有，这不见鬼了吗？
Am I the ghost in this place?
这还是国际机场啊！
And the people that are traveling are usually trust fund babies. So if you see a bunch of young people, they're either entrepreneurs, trust fund babies, or they work a job position that requires them to travel a lot. So when you see all these young people traveling, it's not that they have a bunch of money. A lot of times it's somebody else paying for it, like their job. Digital nomads. It's always something. Like I said, you got credit card pimping. Maybe you had a job in another country and you maxed out the 401k and said, fuck this place, I'm moving out my country, I hate it. So many different things.
没有人呢。
This is an international airport. There was no one here.
南山仁西国际机场，一个人都没有，
There was no one at Huangshan Tunxi International Airport.
太恐怖了。转一圈没人。
All right, you guys, that was pretty interesting. But summer months are coming up. It's only May. I think that the traveling will be on a rebound because, when people are done in graduation, we have a bunch of graduations coming up this month and next month. So that travel is going to be back up. So this is just temporary. And people are always going to find ways to get some kind of money to spend. And that's just my take on it. Like I said, there's issues with ICE. People are scared of deportation or traveling to a place and not being able to come back. It just all depends. But anyway, this is Kylie LaVale. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.